Hello! Welcome to session 40 of Tales of Varouxvia Ascension. We're here with Bob, Poot, and Ned, and we're picking up where we left off last. Um, check in with them. Alright, why don't you guys recap us?
Last time on this thing that we're doing, we hmm?
Oh, I was gonna say I remember that we're waiting for a dude.
we were on our way back from meeting the guy, and we got attacked by a flesh wolf and some cultists.
Yeah, the wolf.
Yeah, that was fun. And Granny almost died. Granny went down for a bit, and she just took a nap in the middle of battle. And we flooded a forest.
Yeah.
To get past a flood. It was leaking out one side of a mountain, and then we made it leak out the other side into a forest, so we could get past. And then we got back to town. I think that's mostly what happened last time.
Yeah.
That's right. You guys got into a scuffle with some of the followers of the Forgotten God out in the woods. And Meow did take a pummeling. And when you returned, you guys waited out your time before meeting with the Realm Warden and the King, and you're just waiting for a summons. What'd you guys do while you were waiting the fucking...
A whole lot of busking.
I'm working on those skills, getting those skills all set up.
Mark was praying.
Of course, praying to Amarok. I hate how second nature that voice has become to me.
You guys find yourselves at the fucking inn, which I don't remember the name of. And it's where the Eclipsing Elegance inn, where the king has funded your room. About midday. It's kind of hard to tell since it's constantly overcast and cloudy out. Sun doesn't really peek through. But about a week and a half in, there's finally a knock at the door.
I will answer the door.
You open the door, you see a woman. No, you see Zirkosh, not a woman. You see Zirkosh. Zirkosh, the dragonborn that you had met in Descaril. He's a bit taller than you are, Bark. Kind of white crystalline scales. But he looks down at you and gives you a nod. The king will see you now.
Oh, excellent. All right, everyone. Our audience is ready.
Should I spiff myself up?
Well then, Granny's ready.
Arden just kind of takes a peek in a mirror and kind of wipes a smudge off his helmet. I'm ready.
Smudge free zone.
Zirkosh leads you up through the city, up the steps to the very top layer of this kind of tiered city system until you reach the castle, made entirely of black stone and metal. All along the way there are guards. See, this is a very well fortified upper kind of courtyard area that you're being led into just before entering the castle. But it's empty. There's mostly just guards up here. And after a certain point, you don't see very many guards as you enter the castle. There are servants moving about, but not very many of them. And then finally you are led into the chamber, which Zirkosh joins you in. It's a long, dark chamber, a throne room, and you can see at the very end of it someone sitting on the throne. You can only tell that by their red, piercing eyes that you can just see in the darkness.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm just gonna make an after you bow gesture to Bark.
Yeah, I'll bow.
Zirkosh kind of gestures to you. Oh, go ahead. Kneel. You would?
Oh, I guess I'll kneel.
Try to do it flourishy.
As you approach, you can see that this person sitting on the throne is Drow. They're kind of a light purple skin, white hair. It's a child also, a boy.
Oh.
Hard to say how old in actual years, but looks like probably very young Drow boy. But he sits on the throne and you just see a pair of red irises looking down at you. And just Zirkosh, and you hear from the back of the room, oh, and then you hear the sound of metal clanking together as he brings a goblet up for each of you, including Arden. Then he hands each of you a knife. Just a drop of blood in the goblet. Already made the pact of secrecy.
All right. And I'll like pick one of my little finger pads and I'll squeeze a little drop out.
I'm definitely apprehensive, but once I see Bark do it, I'm like, okay.
Granny does this as well.
Similar, Arden will also do it after seeing you guys do it.
Does anybody want to be blood brothers with me? I'm just gonna hold up my poked finger.
Granny pokes your bloody finger with her bloody finger.
I'm just gonna rub it together.
Forever and always.
No, thanks.
Okay.
Harry, I feel on AIDS.
Oh no.
The king pops up off of one. Build something. Like,
Can't believe Varoux would spill the cum chalice like that.
geek's lost.
Foul, man, foul.
Now you gotta drink the whole thing.
As the king approaches, you can see better and kind of the little bit of light at the entrance. a very fine silk suit that he's wearing, embroidered with what looks like spider silk in kind of a spiderweb fashion up in gold. And he walks forward and then takes Bark's chalice. And drinks
Hey,
from
they
it.
can't tell when you insight check them, can they?
No.
Okay, I just want to do a little quick insight check just to get the vibe of how he feels about us, like if he likes us at all.
Yeah, roll insight.
Is he impressed by our adventuring prowess?
Well, that's a 10, so.
That don't impress me much.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da.
That don't impress me, ma.
I feel like I just stared at him really hard for a second and nothing
You
happened.
did. He's just very hard to read. Very cold, almost emotionless features as he walks toward you guys. Which, as you're kneeling, you guys are about the same height as he is. But he walks up and he drinks from Bark's chalice and sets it down. You see he just closes his eyes for a minute as he drinks. But Bark, you'd notice as he sets the chalice back down, there's not a drop, not even a speck of red left in that. And then he moves on to Ennui's. Same thing, takes that moment to just kind of taste it, and then he moves to the next for Granny, for Azel. Drinks it, and then same with Arden. And then he returns to his throne. I feel I know you well enough now. What has Zirkosh told you? And Zirkosh kind of pipes up. Only that you had a quest for them.
Thanks, I didn't even remember that much.
We would love to help out, my lord. I'm just gonna bow even more.
The red eyes shift over in your direction, Ennui. I'll make it clear that failure to accomplish this mission will result in your death. And perhaps the death of those around you.
I still want to be a smartass because he's around us right now, but I'm gonna hold my fucking tongue.
Is this agreeable?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't sound horribly different from the usual stakes.
Well, this would be a binding contract. I'm prepared to offer you a parcel of land on the outskirts of Wayncrest. In exchange for this, as well as 5,000 gold pieces for each of you.
You can see
Well,
my
that's a lot
eyes
of money.
perk up for that, yeah.
Well, you know, as they say, when you talk about the rewards first, the job is going to be quite problematic, isn't it?
Taps his fingers on the stone throne. I need you to find a way to kill me.
Do we have a time limit?
1 year from today.
Can we ask why?
I've decided I'm ready to die. I've lived long enough. I may look youthful. I'm much older than I appear. I'm ready to die.
I'm assuming it's not going to be as simple as just like introducing your head to in between your shoulder blades.
No.
Just a quick question here. Is this a reincarnation kind of thing, or just, never dying, never aging kind of thing?
Granny out here asking real questions.
Never dying, never aging. For 13,000.
Jesus fuck.
Not bad. You look great, by the way.
I feel like you've definitely earned your right to make this choice, so where do we start?
Well, seeing as you braved the Rotmire, in fact, defeated the Rotmire, Zirkosh and I both believed you were best fit for this position. I would recommend returning the shard to Bennick and allies in Varouxvia. We can start the timer after you've done that.
Much appreciated.
But the best place to look would be here in Wayncrest. I've scoured as much as I could, but there's only so much I can find, even as the king of these lands. How familiar are all of you with vampires? I believe Zirkosh asked, but I wouldn't hear answers myself.
I'm gonna start singing a song I know about some ancient vampire.
Give me a performance check.
Dracula.
Dracula.
Ho ho! I got 29.
Yeah, you sing a pretty old Ebenwild nursery rhyme about a vampire that would pick children off in the woods and how they poured water on him and killed him. And it's very gruesome, maybe more so than you remembered as a child, but kind of nods at that.
I'm just gonna smile at my party.
Anyone
Granny
else?
gives you a thumbs up.
No, I'll just nod.
Your experience is that song?
I'm just saying I know some things.
My experience is simply folklore and stories as well. I wouldn't know any first-hand information.
To be fair, our only experience with the swamp was very little information that was mostly wrong.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That was almost as if someone in Bennick's court changed something or provided false information.
As if there's at least one extra faction that nobody really knows about.
Well, there are no vampires of my lineage in these lands. However, there are some that persist. Where I recommend you start following your dealings with Bennick. My mother is a witch, claims the land of Cardovia. And Bark and Azel, you would know of Cardovia because it's a country that invaded and enslaved your people and still owns like a sliver on the continent next to your homeland.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
That'll be fun.
I recommend the library here in Wayncrest, as well as any information on the other continent. You might find some information in searching for the shard.
As for the other matter, could we get an idea of any kind of attempts you've made so far, or attempts
Oh
made
yeah,
on
know
you,
what
I
not to do.
suppose?
Every kind of mortal and magical weapon, spell, poisons, nothing works. I was made a vampire by my mother through a curse. The only way that I know to break the curse is through her, most likely.
Well, that's a decent place to start.
Better than nowhere.
I will. Go ahead.
Are we going to get the reward up front and then you retrieve it later if we fail, or
No.
okay?
I will, however, continue to fund your stay at the Eclipsean Elegance for the next.
Ah, that'd be very helpful.
That's agreeable.
And we've come to an agreement. Back to sea.
Now, you mentioned secrecy, so I'm assuming we're not allowed to talk to most people about this conversation?
No. There's fair chance that should a loyal, well, anyone under my court hear you discussing my murder, you would be executed on the spot.
My question is more, is anybody outside of this room privileged to this information?
Bennick, Aisha, I believe you'll be meeting with later, and Zirkosh.
Okay, just needed to know who was safe.
And Vesri. Not Vesri, Emery. Fucking dragon lady.
Too much read.
I say in a hast. Alright.
Oh, if we fail, can we leave with you like proper burial rites, etc.?
Of course. However, it will need to be here in Wayncrest. Within the hold.
Understandable.
Yes, that's perfectly fine. Terms of execution, however, are Muirman.
That'd be new.
But I wish you the best of luck. I believe Kaiser will be reaching out to you later. Potential assistance in this and your people of the guard.
Well, should we just send you a message when we've got the shard, or do you want us just to come back here?
I would recommend returning the shard to Bennick first, and then he will alert me.
Ah, perfect.
Well, this should be fun.
If you've no further questions, I'll leave you to your preparation.
I'm satisfied.
Would it be possible to, at a later date, have a discussion with you, or conversation rather?
Perhaps.
Well, for now, I'm satisfied.
Perhaps a check-in after 6 months.
I think
I
that
like
could
that idea.
Zirkosh will show you out.
Well, it was a pleasure. Hopefully we can quickly find your answer.
Best of luck. Kinda sits back in his throne. Leaving, you hear him yell, Zirkosh, bring me my toys, I wish to play.
Oh my god.
But Zirkosh leads you guys back out into the streets where you belong.
Wow. Rude.
Well, yeah, it's the best place to spread the message of Amarok.
He closes the gate. Best of luck to you. All the best. It's back inside.
Give him a little wave.
You kind of just get the offhand sense that maybe you're not the first people they've tried this with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we see, like, bodies around?
Around the
Yeah, just
castle.
hanging up, just being strung up, being like, don't fail my quest, or this will be you.
No, actually the castle grounds are pretty immaculate.
Cool. Almost too clean.
Honestly, yeah. Like, considering, like, there's not a lot of foot traffic here, but it's oddly manicured and well kept for somewhere that doesn't have people around it all the time.
There's no spider webs or like random leaves or anything.
Nope.
Well, seems like we have a fun time ahead of us now, don't we?
I mean, the free room and board is nice, at least if, you know.
Yeah.
The dying is
one way
really...
or the other, we won't need it after a year.
Yeah! Yeah, that's a great way to think of it.
Very positive.
Do you guys have your burial rites decided yet?
No. Just my playlist for my funeral.
You might want to have that written down somewhere.
We'll talk about that later.
Have we gotten the money from what's I'm gonna call it place yet? Has that been delivered yet?
Glyngan?
Yeah, that's the one.
No.
Okay, I think because it was supposed to be here within like a week or two.
Said 3 days, but in several. Are you guys returning to your room?
Yes.
Might as well for some strategizing.
Yeah.
Meeting.
As you return to the Eclipsean Elegance, the kind of rusty innkeeper stops you guys. One of y'all, wait, what accent did he have? Fuck.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Pretty sure it was Cockney. Oh shit. What have you got, Mark Twain? The TBDs?
Mark Twain is I.
Where are the TBDs?
Got a letter. Kind of folds it
Excellent.
over.
I'm gonna sing the song from Blue's Clues about getting a letter.
And you notice on the envelope that the letter's in, there's a little bit of bird poo on it.
Cool.
But you could see the wax stamp that's keeping it sealed. The wax seal, if you will, is that of Glyngan. Gold and red.
I mean, I'll take it up to the room before we open it.
That's a good plan. I'm not touching it. Just dookie on it.
Must be some shitty news.
Oh.
The innkeeper also stops you, Azel. No gold masks, but I did shoot a shadow the other day.
Oh, did you hit it?
Yeah.
That means
Oh.
you're a good shot.
Yeah. Got it right in the arm, shoulder area.
Oh, very nice. You're doing a fantastic job. I have utter faith in you. And she's gonna give him a candy.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, the response to that. Well, yeah.
He eats that candy like right away.
So, once we have a moment, I'm definitely gonna try and cast divination to see about that money.
Well, I mean, the letter came from Glyngan, where we're getting the money from. So maybe we just look at the letter first.
Are we gonna be paranoid, or are you just gonna open it?
I mean, we could.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open it once we get to the room and read it.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny though if you're like, no, I just want to worry about it. I don't want to know.
I don't want to actually
Go
solve
see
my
what's going
problem. Okay.
You're reading the letter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The letter is from the Glyngan Council. Is signed by Lady Furia Lath. That's the primary signature on it, and then you can see at the bottom there the additional signatures from the other council members. But it explains that the money was shipped and then picked off the road by a large green dragon. At this time, they're unable to send additional funds, but will reach out in the future to provide them.
All right. Well, looks like we gotta go kick someone's ass.
Yes, but the question is whose?
I mean, I was kind of thinking the green dragon, but you know.
I mean, the council's another option.
I don't think it really is.
I'm gonna have to side with Burke on this one.
We should see if there's a quest for killing a green dragon.
I mean, yeah, get two birds stoned at once.
Exactly.
So then, oh, go ahead.
Oh, definitely not the worst plan I've heard today.
So then, Adventurers Guild, and then plan a course of action.
real quick, I would like to do a divination. Or, yeah, divination spell.
In public?
No, we're in our room, aren't we?
Gross.
Yeah, I specified I wanted to read the letter when we got to the room.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
Buying time.
He's stalling, guys.
I'm a ritual cast it.
Ritual cast these nuts on your chin.
Exactly. Basically, I'm going to ask if the shard is with the green dragon that took our money.
Reading the spell. Okay, so there's no roll.
Yeah.
Okay, give me your question one more time.
Okay. I guess I should phrase it the correct way. Will we find the shard with the green dragon that took our gold?
Are no shards.
I will pull out my divination. Well, unfortunately, the green dragon doesn't have a shard with it.
Interesting.
Well, you tried.
It also may not even have our gold.
Wait, don't they usually like hoard gold?
Yes, but that could also be Glyngan trying to screw us over.
Hmm.
I might scry on them actually and see if I can't find anything.
I think this green dragon is worth investigating regardless, because they keep being brought up.
Oh, that is fair.
Yeah, they're really
Repeatedly
a problem.
relevant.
And I hear this green dragon is fucking the council member.
I know, right? I'm just gonna give you a little
Allegedly.
smirk.
Yeah, I heard that too, actually.
You know, I'm not one to judge somebody's for their proclivities, but, you know, it just
His
doesn't
poor
seem
wife.
becoming of a married man to gallivant with a green dragon.
At least get her in on the action.
Well, not the worst way you could do things.
I mean, how many times in your life do you get to bang a dragon?
At least twice.
I mean, who would want that? Ever.
I mean, don't knock until you've tried it.
I've heard they can turn into like whoever they want kind of thing, so I don't know.
Oh, where do you think Dragonport come from? When a
Serious
mommy
now,
dragon
serious.
and a daddy human perform a really good performance check. So I guess the question is, do we want to take a few more days here, or just head out immediately?
I think we should take some time, do some investigating at the library, and check for Green Dragon Quest at the Adventurers Guild.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Then we can get our packs ready.
Oh, I'm
Hit the
gonna
road
punch you.
before Valentine's Day.
I like it.
I'm
We should
turning my
also
back
maybe
on
see if
you.
we can't find anything useful for dealing with the dragon.
I mean, the library does have quite a bit of information if you can find it.
That is true. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild first.
Agreed.
Yeah, all right.
So the party ventured forward to the Adventurers Guild, like half an hour away. The end. There.
30 minutes later.
You're at the Adventurers Guild, which similar to the other one, is across from the Hexen headquarters, but this is a much larger structure. Adventurers Guild is about the same in size, but you can see the roof is black shingles like most of the rooftops in the city.
Nice. Let's head into the Adventurers Guild, why don't we?
Yeah, sure.
I shall follow.
As you enter, it's almost an identical building to the one in Crestmont. But the girl sitting behind the counter kind of has frazzled red hair and large glasses. And there is a fairly large minotaur sitting behind the bar. And a couple of adventurers wearing like heavier plate mail sitting down at the table having a drink.
We'll go up to the desk lady.
Yeah, I want to talk to the desk lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Hello, sweetie. How are you? How's your day going?
Hi, my day's going great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Would you like a candy?
Sure.
I'm gonna give her a
Thanks for
candy.
hanging out.
I'm just gonna go inspect the quest board for questicles.
So we were a little curious to see if you had any quests pertaining to Green Dragon.
She's
or-
gonna tell you to look at the board.
I don't know.
You can make a polite conversation.
Green Dragon. I'll have to think about that one for a second. Just the candy in her mouth and kind of starts. You can hear it moving against her teeth and kind of clacking. She sits there and thinks about if there are Green Dragon quests.
Granny's just gonna wait patiently.
And while she's doing that, Mark, you do not find a Green Dragon quest.
I'm just gonna walk over to the back to the group and just wait patiently.
It takes a good 15 minutes to just sit there and think, and then the candy's gone. Oh, I could just check the board. He turns. You know what? No, it looks like we just lost our last. Because there was a Green Dragon one at some point, but it's not there anymore.
Do you know if it was
Understandable.
completed or just taken down?
I think that might have been ours.
Oh, it was completed.
Oh. Okay.
Would you know who is most likely to buy Green Dragon pieces at a affordable price around here?
I hate it here.
I have to think about that one. Kind of just starts looking up at the ceiling like she's thinking about it.
I'm gonna give her another candy.
Does this one help you remember?
Same thing, just starts clacking around on her teeth. I suppose, the apothecary or the court wizard, he's always doing stuff with potion.
Maybe the place that we sold the dragon parts last time?
Ooh, yeah.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Hope you
course.
have a wonderful day.
You too, let me know if you need to know more about green dragons.
Oh, do you know a lot about green dragons?
No, mostly just whether or not they're on the board.
Not
Well,
even sure about that.
I'll definitely come check in with you again when I have more questions.
Okay, have a good day, bye!
Bye. Library?
Yeah.
Library!
See any cool questions?
I mean, I was really just looking for the one thing. You can go look, though.
I'm gonna quick check the board and just see if they're like what's there. Anything nearby, quick and easy?
It is fairly sparse at the moment. Like, Crestmont's was pretty full up with a lot of small quests. You do see one for something that's picking off cattle up near Duskaril. They're not sure what, but that one's up in the silver rank. And there's another one for down at Moonshadow Harbor. But it looks like a kind of potentially deep sea retrieval situation.
No, thank you.
And then there is one that specifically mentions the fucking hold on. I gotta remember what it's called. Retrieving a specific flower from Point Pale, one of the islands at the edge of Wayncrest Hold. And that one
Okay.
is gold, right?
Ooh. I'm gonna go refer this information to my party, and then I'm gonna tell them about the cows last, and I'm just gonna be like, I bet it was gnomes.
You know, that does seem like what gnomes would do.
Or maybe a dragon.
Well, we have certainly a lot to look up in the library, don't we?
Mm.
Flower might be fun. Anything else we want to do before the library?
No, I think that's probably our next time.
Squish.
Yeah.
Library.
Unless I see some snacks on the way.
I give you a hard candy.
I'm satiated for now.
There are snacks on the way, actually. It's not as organized as a lot of the other crests that you've been to, where like they kind of have their sections, their wards, and stuff like that. There are kind of just food joints speckled here and there, and different blacksmiths on different layers. So it's kind of hard to know exactly where everything is. Almost like it was built in an older time when that wasn't ever considered. But we managed to find a few places on the way that do sell food. One of them on the layer that you're walking down to the library. You see kind of like a kebab. It looks like there's mushrooms that are grilled, and this meat that's kind of like crab meat, maybe. You kind of look a little closer and you see spider meat.
Oh.
I'm intrigued. I'm gonna give Granny and Bark puppy dog eyes. And slowly walk towards.
You go get all the spider meat you want. I no thanks.
Get me one too, please.
Okay. Just gonna walk up and be like, hello, what are your most popular items?
The spider kebab's quite good. You could have, we make a special dip. Bread. Toast.
Ooh. I will take 2 spider kebabs and one of the toast things.
Check
Alright.
if they have venom sauce.
Do you have venom sauce?
You want to kill or you want to make pain?
Make pain.
Yeah.
Thanks.
See him kind of just drip that into like a little tiny wooden thimble, almost like a little tiny cup. It's 6 silver for each kebab, and then 4 for the bread and dip.
I hand him that and an extra silver because I appreciate the venom sauce.
Hey, ciao, bingo. I don't know.
I'm gonna give him the finger guns.
Hastingo!
This drow is just inexplicably Russian here.
Well, I've heard worse.
His accent's been washed out for
Yeah,
living in Wayncrest.
everyone's drow in the Underdark. Everyone's Russian in the Underdark. But yeah, you get a couple spider kebabs and a nice spider dip.
I happily walk up and I'm gonna give the dip to Bark, not mentioning there's any spider things in it. And then I'm gonna hand the kebab to Granny.
I don't think I want dip from a spider plate. I appreciate it, but you go ahead.
But it's delicious. Granny just
Snatches
pours
it.
a little bit on the meat and then takes a bite.
Yeah, no, just not selling it.
Give me a constitution save.
Yeah. Let's do this.
It could have like spider eggs in it or something. I
11.
No.
You're pregnant with spider eggs.
Hell yeah.
The entirety of your mouth is numb, and a few times you bite your tongue as you chew it.
Is it delicious?
It's good. It's just
Your tongue or the food?
Yes.
it's good until your mouth goes numb, then the taste kind of gets muted.
Is any blood coming out of her mouth?
It's delicious,
Uh,
but it lasts for such a short period of time sometimes.
Not out of her mouth, but there is a trickle of it coming out of her nose.
Just gonna gently wipe it off.
Would you like to try some?
Not only am I not
I'm not
going to
feeling
eat it,
great.
I'm just gonna drop it on the ground.
Oh no!
You see
It's really good.
Azel's face start to swell up just a little bit.
Ew. I don't think I want to
I'm gonna turn to
experience what
Arda. Would
eating
you like to
bees
try
is
it?
like.
Oh no, thank you. I'm okay, thank you.
Young people never want to be super adventurous anymore.
I ate at the end.
I'm just gonna eat my spider kebab.
I think at this point I've given up eating. Thanks.
I just love the image of someone basically eating like toxic waste, be like, no, it's really good, as they're growing a third arm.
Yeah, you guys don't have a refined palate like me.
You can just cut the third arm off later, guys.
And then you eat that and it's a delicacy.
Exactly. Ugh.
you guys arrive at the Notherian Library, the oldest library in Ebonfield.
It's all good, guys.
Before we know it, Granny's going to be using minor illusion to speak.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Same as last time as you enter, there's a small lady, older lady sitting behind the desk.
Small lady.
Old lady. She's sitting behind the desk, and upstairs on the second floor you can see the large Goliath that was last time.
Small ladies, no bees.
No, it's not bees. Fucking. Yeah. Library.
So I'm thinking we need to look up green dragons, the shard, specifically local green dragons, and then maybe see what we can find out about the mother.
Also, maybe vampire curses, how to kill vampires, you know, all the things.
Yes.
I'll look up the vampire stuff if we want to tag team this.
Tag team your mom.
My mom's very nice lady.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
I will give Bob advantage.
Ooh, I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Granny for doing that to me. Oh, Granny, oh, Granny. Don't punch me in the fanny.
Why would I punch you in the vagina, darling?
I don't know, it just rhymes. I'm working on it.
Roll me. I'd say you could roll me Arcana or History, depending on what you're looking for.
I have this whole montage in my head of us with a pile of books on a table.
Okay, what if I investigate the Dewey Decimal System card catalog so I can find the vampire thing?
What?
I'm just thinking because my Arcana and History aren't very good, and I was like, what if I just thoroughly, because it's a library, it's got to have some kind of cataloging system.
Say you could do investigation to find the book, and then someone else could maybe read it.
That might be a good plan. I might need a teammate.
I haven't finished getting my Arcana and History thing up enough yet.
Mine are both +2, so I don't know what you guys are dealing with.
+1.
Listen, I'm wise. I'm not smart. Okay.
Oh, so I might be the best option for this. Okay. Okay, fuck it. Well,
Someday I'll have proficiency in Arcana and History.
I got a 13 for Arcana. But I get advantage, right? Okay, I got 17.
Nice.
You do find several books that discuss the vampire curse. Most of them just kind of talk about how it's incurable, other than death, and ways to kill vampires that are known, such as sunlight. One sticks out that mentions the old curses, the original vampiric curse, and bastardizations of that. Usually made by wizards who were kind of chasing that immortality train, you know? But specifically, it mentions that the original curse for vampirism came from the orcs. Orcs. I remember my name places really quick. The orcs from Orim Shirak, better known as the Orcish Wildlands in the east.
Like, how far east are we talking here?
The easternmost point of the continent.
Damn.
Are we, like, not that far from that?
You're not too far. You're, like, probably
Relative
a week
to
away.
the map?
There is a... Even you, Bark, despite being from another continent, would know about the Castelborg, the fucking, the Raven Wall, a big wall across this section of the continent that keeps the Orcish Wildlands cut off.
You think Dawnquest or Orm Shirak paid for that?
The Mexicans actually paid for it.
God damn it. Why aren't they always paying for walls?
They're just generous.
Suppose.
Yeah, there's your fictional geography lesson for the day.
So it seems like our best chance of finding information on ancient vampire curses may be in the Orc lands.
Yeah, honestly.
All of you could give me a history check. If you'd like.
Yes.
That's the 21.
That's a 3.
That's a 15? Yeah.
Meanwhile, you know there are orcs in the Orc lands.
Well, you know, that's at least what the fox told me.
So that's what the fox says.
There's orcs in the Orc lands.
And on Wii, you'd be aware of the orcs in the Orc lands, but you'd also know that they are pretty vicious. And the reason there's a wall is they tend to kill and sometimes eat folks on the western side. There are orcs in the mountains to the north of the Raven Wall, where the orcs are not hostile at all. They're peaceful. And Bark, you would know that there's kind of a whole mess of civil war in that side of the continent, but also a lot of land theft. But you would also specifically recall a assassination mission on the Crestmont quest board that you guys passed over when you were looking at quests that took place there. Mentioned a specific war chief. So you'd gathered specifically that it is still an actively very hostile land for anybody that is not a specific tribe of orc.
Okay, so it may be a bit tumultuous there.
Seems like where something of value could be.
I leave you guys in the pissed up hallway.
I suppose
keep
should we
you
look into the Green
moist.
Dragon next?
I mean, we already know a good bit about green dragons from our last library excursion.
We might. I don't know. I feel like maybe looking up, trying to find something on this specific Green Dragon might be helpful.
Well, go find a book.
I'm gonna go try and find some information about the specific Green Dragon that took our money.
Who is that specific green dragon?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, so for that, I'd say, give me a history check.
Okay. 14.
It mentions specifically for Galmond, the elf bane, the undead dragon that you guys fought in the temple within the Rotmire. And it mentions 2 other green dragons in the area that, at the time that what you're reading was written, were just reaching adulthood. Doesn't mention one of them by name. And the other one just refers to it as Glimmer Shell for some reason.
Interesting. I relay this to the rest of the group.
Interesting.
And specifically, you find that in an excerpt from J. Phineas Jones, which I'd say with the 14 roll you would know was a Goliath who killed a green dragon with a spear. In the process lost an arm, but he drove it up through the roof of its mouth, and it bit its, just kind of, bit his arm off in the process, but it killed him.
So, should we also research Raven's Hollow, since that's where our current thinking of location is?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Who wants to roll to find it?
I think it's Boot's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have fun not finding anything. What do you want me to roll?
For that, it would be history, and I assume with help.
Yeah.
With advantage.
$19.
You find. Well, let me change the map. You find quite a bit on Raven's Hollow and specifically Raven's Crest, the crest that is no longer around. The town of Raven's Hollow has 5 residents.
Damn.
And is mostly a bunch of empty houses. People have moved out, moved on, mainly because Raven's Hollow, in particular, and around the area there of Lost Moon Wildwood, was used as a burial ground. As well, this was where, during the Affliction, most of the fighting went. So lots of dead bodies and nowhere to put them. They just kind of piled them up and put them in the ground there.
As one does.
But that's what Raven's Crest and Raven's Hollow is known for. Raven's Hollow was the capital of Raven's Crest. And it's known for being a giant graveyard, mostly.
Seems like a promising place.
I'll relay to the group.
Oh, it would
Nice.
also mention it being the largest catacombs in the world. Most of which is made up of corpses that are just stacked up on each other.
No, I think that might be a really good place. I'll do a divination later to see if it might point us in that direction.
Thanks, Granny.
Yes. It'd be nice to know if we're going in the right direction or not.
What happens when you
Yeah.
do that multiple times?
If I do it a second time in a day, there's a 25% chance that I think I get false information or it doesn't work. I'll double check.
I thought it was that they didn't pick up on the other end.
If you cast a spell 2 or more times before finishing a long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get a random reading.
Oh no.
So there's a 25%, if I do it now, there's a 25% chance that I'll get a random reading.
Okay.
And I don't get to know whether that, because
Yeah.
it's always done in secret.
Well,
But, oh. So, are we deciding to go after the dragon first, or the shard first?
Which one's closer?
Not sure we really know.
I feel like we should get
everything.
rid of this shard too. I feel like it would be a good idea to get this thing off our party ASAP.
Were we do we know if the green dragons had like nesting in the Jade Bluffs?
I could have swore we asked somebody. Did we ask the Hay?
I thought we got information from the Swamp Witch. Although we don't. Now I'm thinking about it, we don't know if she's obligated to tell us the truth or not. So
Yeah.
she specifically said, "No, I can't tell you that."
Yeah.
She
That's
has a
what it
deal.
was.
Also, the green dragon was going northeast when it flew past us last time. So it was either coming from its house and going somewhere or going towards its house. Is my thought.
I mean, that makes sense, unless it was visiting its lover.
Yeah. I'll divination it. Is there anything else we're dying to know?
Not really.
not that I can think of.
Okay. Well, I say we take another day to gather any supplies we might need and take a rest.
Be prepared before we go on our way.
How are your provisions looking, the everybody?
I'm doing okay.
The
I've
DM
got
keeps
5.
me fed.
Yeah, I've got 5 rations.
And I've got 14 on standby. Alright, so I don't think we really need to do any provisioning before we take off anyway.
Maybe gathering some health potions or any other items. Yeah. Other than that, I think we're good.
I mean, we can check, but the health potions are probably going to be a little bit obscure at this point.
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah. Man, I wish I could learn how to make them.
I mean, we fixed the supply problem, but,
Yeah.
people still got to go out and gather them and make the potions.
Slowly, hopefully it gets better.
I mean, if I can teach you how to make a potion if you'd like.
Isn't that easy?
I wouldn't say it's easy, but I know how to do it.
Sure. Montage.
I would just need to find a herbalism kit.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We're going to do a montage.
Yeah, actually, let's. Granny wants to see if she can find a herbalism kit.
And I will
And all
assist.
we need to learn shit about potions and stuff. You need a montage.
Montage.
Montage!
Yeah, you guys have been to an apothecary. They had health potion.
I love the apothecary.
Apothecary.
How much would it cost for the supplies to make the potions? I do have at least one Cercine root. I think we have actually maybe a few of them.
Take 3 to make a potion. And they go for like a silver a piece, just as like the root.
Okay.
I'd say you could go to the apothecary. They wouldn't want to clear out their entire stock. But you could get 22 silver worth.
Okay, I'll do that. That would give me 33 or 23. Sorry.
23, yep.
And a herbalism kit is one of the things I need.
That would go for 87 gold and 5 silver.
Holy fuck! For just a herbalism kit?
Mm.
Is it
I think I'll pay
reusable
for
at
it.
least?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I'll
but that's
kit her.
expensive for that.
cool.
I mean, they're like usually 5 gold.
In
I
what
can
world
chip in.
are they in 3.5?
No, in 5e, their herbalism kits are 5 gold.
50 gold.
I don't know where that is though.
This one's 87.
Well, here's the real question. Is that a reasonable price in your world?
Or should
Yeah.
we be talking them down?
Okay,
I mean,
if that's
you
a
can.
reasonable price in this world, then I'll buy it.
It's not a one-use kit.
You said 87 and how much?
It's 87's good.
Okay.
I closed the
now I've got
calculator when I did the markup.
Okay.
Have a herb.
I have an herbalism kit now. And I'm gonna take a good portion of. Is there anything else anybody wants to get while we're out?
No, I don't think so.
And Granny's gonna
I'm
take the rest of the day and remember and teach Ennui how to make potions.
Okay. Since Ennui doesn't have proficiency with the tool, anytime you'd be making like a potion, there'd be a potential for it to go bad. But I
Yeah.
just want to see Azel roll a D100 to see how well you teach, and Ennui roll a D100 to see how well you learn.
$92.
Jesus. Wow.
Oh God, Wab. This.
Cool. Cool.
I
You're a
think
real
it kind of
good
balances
teacher.
itself out.
Yeah, meet somewhere in the middle.
you're a C average student, so you. Wait, is that an actual C average? Or...
I think 50% is an F.
B plus, but still, I'll say C average. So you can make the basic health potions without disadvantage, but everything else related to the herbalism kit until you get the actual proficiency would be disadvantage.
That's fair.
So
Nice.
you got the potion, the main thing you're after.
Woo! And that's how you make a healing potion.
Thanks, Granny.
Yeah.
And with that, I also just have, it just takes 3 roots to make one. You don't need, like, water and all that shit.
Yeah.
Part of the potion, or the part of the kit, I assume.
So we have 23, which means we can make 7 with some left over. So, what do I have to roll to make potion?
Sorry, I thought I could sneak in a pee. What'd you roll for? Just roll me a straight wisdom check.
Okay.
Oh, medicine. It's the same for you. It's fine.
Okay. Do I add my proficiency since I'm using herbalism kit?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, 14 total.
What'd you roll?
That was wisdom plus proficiency. So that's 14 total.
I mean, what was the dice roll?
Oh, it rolled a 6.
Oh. How many potions were you able to make? 7, was that the total?
Yes.
Yeah.
You managed to make 8.
Nice.
And they're all perfectly fine. They're just the basic healing potion.
I just proudly go like, I've made potions for us. 8. That worked just fine. I'm gonna give
You're gonna give what?
All the potions to the poor and needy.
Yeah. I'm giving 2 regular healing potions to everybody. So Ennui, Ennui, Bark, and Ardent to get 2. And I get 2.
Thanks, me.
You're welcome, sweetheart. And I have 2 Saracen roots left, so if we find another one, I can make more.
Woo.
And anytime you guys stop or whatever, just go and you can search for them.
Sounds good. And we could probably sell them too.
You gotta get him past the FPA first. The Food and Potions Administration.
That was pretty good.
What was going on? Sorry.
They just made potions. I don't think we've decided on a course of action.
Potions,
That's about
success.
it.
Yep.
Chicka, yeah, fake ID.
Now we all have 2 more.
Hey Wob, don't you have 3 Saracen roots?
Maybe I'm terrible at keeping track of things.
I
So
think
you have an inventory
do.
for.
I have it in my inventory that you have 3.
Hey, I want to try to make one.
Yeah, you can use my herbalism kit.
medicine.
That's an 11.
You do make a healing potion, but it has the consistency of cum.
Ooh.
Well, that's good for a first try.
I'm just gonna slosh it around in the jar and watch it.
It's red.
Next time, don't bring the heat up so high.
Gotcha. Noted.
What time of day is it?
1,000,000 o'clock.
All right. Well, the world is over, so let's have a party.
Woo!
Fuck. What did you do today?
Well, we went to the library. We went to see the king. We did some research at the library. We went to the Adventurers Guild, and then we went to the apothecary, and then we made a bunch of potions. And here we are.
Oh, you're not still at the library. Oh, I thought you were still at the library. You're back at the inn? I'd say after all that, it's probably getting around 7. It's already darker in the day.
Okay.
Less gray and more black sky.
So should we plan on heading out at the crack of dawn?
We're gonna head out early, but do we want to plan to visit the orcs up north? Since we're heading northeast anyway to look for the dragon.
That's not a bad
I thought
idea.
we were going south.
Oh.
Oh wait, fuck! I don't know where we're going then.
The dragon was going northeast from Glyngan. And we'd have to head south to go down towards where we think the shard is anyway.
Oh well, then yeah, we'll do that. Whatever.
Yeah. I figure we sleep tonight and then we head out in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
And I can do a divination before we leave.
To find these nuts.
Well, the dragon, but...
Yeah, no, that seems like a solid plan.
Huzzah!
Granny's gonna get some nice drink and food for everybody, so we have a nice little leaving Wayncrest to go fuck up a dragon party.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll eat something.
Oh, you won't eat my spider legs, but...
I was about to say there's some spider venom dip too.
No, I dropped that shit on the ground.
You guys can get a pretty decent amount of room service.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. On the King's tab.
Spider sliders are on the menu.
Fuck yeah.
No
Yeah.
thanks.
I'll say sort of like spider egg tapioca.
Mmm.
Yummy.
A lot of spider stuff.
Granny's gonna enjoy having a food.
Do they have not spider stuff?
Chicken?
I don't have chicken.
Are you
Nothing
gonna say
Chicken
something
spider.
spiders.
like oatmeal? Oh my god.
Fuck you!
No, they do have like steak and chicken and turkey legs and stuff like that.
Do they have blackened tuna?
All black and weird.
They actually do not have blackened tuna.
How dare.
I'll have to get closer to the ocean for that.
There's like a cold North sea bass. A lot of like cold water fish, like deep water salmon.
Granny's definitely gonna get like the choicest fish pieces.
Yeah, and the the fish that you do get is incredibly fresh. There's a harbor nearby. But yeah, you get like a pretty solid sashimi of different fish.
I'm gonna do an experiment tonight while we're sleeping, and I'm gonna order oatmeal and jerky from room service if I can.
Yeah.
And mash them together aggressively into some sort of paste in the bowl. And then I'm gonna lay them out in the windowsill in little poo shapes and see if I can dry them out and make little travel protein logs.
I'm
Do you
gonna
want
just
beef or spider jerky?
With this one, I'll go with beef, just in case Bart gets hungry.
Okay.
Before we go to bed, I would like to set up like a string with some noise, like just around the window and
Gotta
door.
catch your stalker.
Yeah.
Fucking catch
I'll help
a
you, I
peanut
got-
can.
I got
Exactly.
some bells from my costume, so I'll help you. I'll temporarily repurpose a couple bells.
Hell yeah.
I wanna say a little silent prayer to Amarok before I go to bed.
Yes. What
Once I
else
see
was
food-
happening?
Once I see Bark doing that, I'm definitely gonna be like, oh yeah, shit. We're just getting ready to go in the morning.
Okay, you guys are going to bed.
Yeah, after I made my jerky logs, I don't really have anything else besides helping Granny with the surveillance.
Yeah. Actually, I would like to do a. Let me double check what this spell says before.
Oh, you were gonna divine something.
It doesn't work here in the city. I was gonna do a commune with nature to.
Can't commune with nature when there ain't no nature.
Yeah, which I don't like that, but because everything's nature, so. Yeah.
I mean,
But
even
anyway,
in the
never
city,
mind.
you can
What I was
usually
gonna
find
do.
some.
Cannot do. So I'm going for bed.
Or did you want to do your or divination thing?
I'm gonna do it in the morning so I don't have a chance of failure.
Yeah.
Prude.
I know, right? You know what? No. I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you a bit of fun. I'm gonna give you a chance for fun. I'll do a divination.
Okay, roll a d100.
Oh, you don't want to do it?
Oh, I want you to do it. I
Okay.
have the number in my head.
25.
Alright.
Woo.
Interesting number to land on.
I know, right? Okay, my question is going to be, will we find the green dragon in the Jade Bluffs? Will we find the green dragon we're looking for in the Jade Bluffs?
Smart.
Tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Activity to occur. I'm trying to understand. Is the idea that you guys are going to the Jade Bluffs?
Yes. It's a weirdly written thing. So basically, like, we're going to the Jade Bluffs. So, in that process of doing that, will we find the green dragon there? The divination in 5e is weirded very strangely.
But overall, I can also be a bit of a dick with it.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a 25% chance that I can be a real dick with it.
Oh, yeah.
You hear a cool voice against your fluffy ears. It says, "Dragons have been known to roost at the Jade Bluffs."
Well, that's all we needed to know. And I'll be happy with that.
Sure?
Well, it's not like the divination could be wrong or something.
No.
So yeah, I think we head to the Jade Bluffs and then on to the next area. So yeah, I'm good to sleep.
Alright. Azel, as you fall asleep, you just get the faintest scent of salt water in your nose. And then you fall asleep. On Wii, as you fall asleep, you get the faintest scent. Sulfur. Like someone farted. Then you fall
I was
asleep.
gonna say I was gonna complain about somebody farting as I fall asleep.
And Bark, you smell more damp and dark. And then you fall asleep.
Okay.
Never wake up again. The end.
Yay!
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then you have a normal night's sleep. Very comfortable
Nice.
beds. About halfway through the night, you do hear on the roof some skittering and stepping, followed by "God damn it!"
Haha!
Hear a pretty distinct twang of a bow.
Oh god. I love this guy and this whole thing going on with him, and it's fantastic.
Otherwise, you guys have a nice night's sleep,
Nice.
and I think we'll go ahead and take a break there. I think my dog needs to go out.
That is fantastic. So do I.
All right, we'll be right back.
'Cause man, I feel like a woman. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da.
You're back.
You should. You're dressed like one right now on my stream.
And my nav hard drives are being ordered as we speak.
As you wake, I assume you get breakfast and everything.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm
Any
taking
signs
some
of
pocket
break-ins?
bacon. Yeah, I gotta sew my bells back onto my costume during breakfast.
I'll also look for any seawater in the room.
You find none.
How strange.
As your food arrives, so too does a woman. An elven woman. Fairly pale skin, dark hair, and you can see there are streaks of what looks like gold all through her hair, as well as her outfit. Kind of like the king's was, with the silk and lace, but then spiderweb patterns of gold. She just kind of sheepishly waves at you. Hello.
Oh, hi, dear. How are you?
I'm well. I'm Kaisha. I'm the court wizard here in Wayncrest, and I brought some things for you. Well as a replacement bag of hiding. Kind of whispers.
Oh, you're such a delightful person. Thank you so much.
Hands it over. Also these, and she holds up what looks like drunken heads.
Ooh.
I straight ripped this from Halloween Town.
No thanks. I already had breakfast.
These headphones, and she hands you each.
Thank you.
Hands over a pair of them. They'll work with any other headphones, but as long as you're within a certain mileage, they'll reach and you can talk.
Sweet.
Delightful.
And if you have any trouble hearing, you might have to get a little close to the mouth bit. But yes, to formally introduce myself, I'm Kaisha Lindeth. Originally from Mooncrest, I now reside in Wayncrest as the court wizard.
Oh, Bark Twain, although I'm sure you knew that already. Pleased to meet you.
I'm on me.
You can just call me Granny. I'm retired many things.
Yes, I read your files. Very interesting, and it's a pleasure to meet you. And she shakes everyone's hands. I trust you met King Valdrik already, and everything.
Yeah. Yesterday.
He was a sweet old guy.
That laugh.
Like concern. I trust you're on your way for the shard then. Hopefully those will help. And I just taps on one of the heads.
These will be delightfully useful.
I'm gonna name mine Jeff with a G. Geoff. Jeff.
I think I'll name mine Geraldine.
Ooh, I bet they'd make a cute couple.
Together.
Yeah, can we make our shrunken heads kids?
You just make terrible feedback sounds.
Make him
Ugh.
kisses.
Makes it even funner.
That's their happy noise.
Well, best of luck to you in your journey, and Jeff, and if you do come back, please, I'd love to know more about your findings on the Rotmire, and certainly once you do the shard, kind of how that goes.
I'm gonna hold Geraldine up to her. You want a kiss?
Oh, thank you. But should you retrieve the shard and meet with Bennick, I'll be present for that as well.
Oh, all right. Well, it was nice meeting you.
Here,
Good luck.
have a candy. Thank you, folks.
Oh no, thank you. And she walks away.
I feel like I know what's going through her head.
Granny's gonna murder somebody.
No, how did these people cure the Rotmire?
Our greatest power is being underestimated.
Ooh, that goes through everyone's head.
That's how I know.
I don't have the item made yet, but you have essentially the ability to communicate back and forth up to 1.5 miles.
Nice.
Well, I suppose we should be hitting the road.
Might as well.
Yes.
Your lack of conviction is disturbing.
Roll for attack.
Wait, what?
Trying to hit the road, right?
Got him.
Got him. Fucking daddest joke ever. I have jerky, so I'm doing that right now.
I mean, it combined two of my favorite interests: dad jokes and D&D. I'm cool with it.
Where are you guys headed?
Hey, Ned, every time I feel like I know where we're going, I'm wrong.
We're heading for the Jade Bluffs.
The northwest, right?
No, southwest.
Arizona?
Southeast.
Yes.
Da Vinci.
Where the Jade Bluffs are.
Here we are, our old friends at Glyngan and Blightmoor. And Haberlock Tower. You want to go here, Ned? What for?
I was told there's a green dragon roosting there. Also, it's on the way to Raven's Hollow, which is where the shard might be.
Roll me a d12, Ned.
Okay.
And pray.
And not my favorite band.
That's
but I mean,
that's my secret. I'm always praying. 6. Smack dab in the middle.
I also ask, what have you done to remedy the panther problem?
Nothing.
I swear to God.
I mean, my thing was I was just gonna let them outside of the city and have them meet us around on the other side when we left. But you know, who knows what happens there?
Well, As you arrive to the carriage, half of your problem's gone, as there is only one panther in the carriage, and a hole chewed through the bottom of the carriage.
That's it.
Man.
No more panthers in the carriage.
The other one seems to be lounging comfortably, and has an arm.
Oh.
A human arm?
A humanoid arm.
Nice. You know, somebody probably tried to steal from our carriage, and you know.
Yeah.
Blue.
So we should leave. Actually, let's fix this hole real quick. Can we take some time? I don't want to, like, close the hole completely. I would like to have it hinge so we can actually open up and go through it if we want.
Hey, give me a dex plus your proficiency, because you're
I'll
woodworking.
assist on that one.
Yeah. So with advantage then?
Yeah,
I'll hold stuff while you hammer it.
this is more like carpentry, but I feel like it's small enough it falls into woodworking.
17 total.
You managed to make a little door, but you do need to buy some metal for the hinge. I'd say just take a cost of like 6 silver, and
Okay.
you have it done. Also, for the fucking herbalism kit, add back an amount of gold.
What amount?
Add back 76 gold.
Okay.
I just
Done.
assumed it was 50 gold like all the other fucking profession items.
No, herbalism kit is a really cheap one for some reason.
Then, what the fuck? The other thing? Oh yeah, you managed to make the door, but it does cost just 6 silver for the rest of the hinge and everything. But you have that serviceable little escape hatch.
Woo!
We now have a way to get in it and out of the cart without going through the main entrance.
My sneaky hole.
Yeah. I think that's all I'm good.
Get all
I want to do here.
Loaded up and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm serious though. No more panthers in the cart. It's nothing but a problem.
You do still have
But
one
they're
in
so
there.
cute. Yeah, was he gonna ride in the front?
Can walk alongside. I don't care. No more panthers in the cart.
What that?
Nope. No ifs, ands, or buts.
We'll just put a cardboard box on a giant cardboard box on a wooden plank, and then tow it behind the wagon. The panther will never leave.
It will naturally go to the box. Yes.
Where are you gonna get cardboard?
We'll just find somebody who got a new refrigerator.
Yeah, I'm ready to leave.
Agreed.
Ditto.
Alright. You're leaving Wayncrest with one panther, right?
Yes. I know you would like us to go find the other panther, but we're not doing it.
He's
I'm
like a
just gonna
Let that
butterfly.
panther
We gotta
cause
let...
chaos.
No, we gotta let him free. If he really loves us, he'll come
Yeah.
back.
Exactly.
And are you taking the one with you all the way down to the Glyngan area, or are you dropping it off somewhere?
I think we'll wait till we get to a little bit of a warmer climate, and then we just let it go free.
Yeah, it is fairly snowy out. It's not like modern day. There aren't snow plows or anything. You're kind of gonna be going through some slick roads here.
Darn, we should have got chains for the wagon.
Chains for Kenneth.
Spiked hooves.
Metal Kenneth.
All right. Ennui. Will you roll me a d12?
Alright, 2.
And Bark, could I just get a I can check?
You want me to just make it out to cash or like?
Yeah. Give me your dex check plus your proficiency.
21.
All right, thank you. Fuck. As you guys are getting deeper into the end of autumn and beginning of winter, it is quite snowy and icy, especially on kind of the more country roads, which is where you have to travel through. It's not so bad until you get past Timberfell Crossing, all the way down to Haberlock Tower. It's pretty snowy and icy, and it takes you guys about 5 days to make it down here. A few times you nearly crash, but Bark manages to channel his tractor driving.
She do think my tractor's sexy.
During those 5 days, I would like to do 2 things. First, I'd like to pull out the Amulet of Health and be like, who wants this?
What'd it do?
It makes you more hardy. Out of character, it makes your Constitution score up to 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm okay with the meat shield having that.
Yeah, okay, I'll give that to Bark. You're looking, you look like you could use a little bit more meat on your bones.
What was it called?
Amulet of Health.
Do I need to attune to it?
Probably. I
I
don't
believe
know.
that's one you do.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and I'll do whatever it takes to attune to it.
Let's stick your thumb in your ass.
Done.
Do it.
Man, getting everything everywhere all at once up in here.
As you wear it, you get accustomed to it. Anything you guys want to do 4 nights that you're camping, but they are fairly uneventful, monster-wise.
I want to work on some new dance moves.
Snow-wise, it fucking snows hard on you
Yeah.
tonight.
Well, I'd like to work on the 2 skill proficiency things, and also I would like to try and work on solving the puzzle box.
The skills, you'd need to be at the library for that.
Okay, then I'll just work on the puzzle box.
Okay. What do you want to do with the puzzle box?
I would like to solve it, Trebek.
Okay. This, let me just see. So first night you guys would be probably about here. Roll me, I'm gonna give you an option here. There's 2 different outcomes, either investigation or arcana. Your choice.
The roll's the same on both. I'm gonna do Arcana. Eight.
As you kind of hold this strange rectangle of just solid steel, maybe silver. It's really weird as you focus on it. It almost feels like someone's pressing into your brain. Then the puzzle box begins to vibrate in your fingers. Drop it.
Granny's just gonna narrowize the box. I will defeat you. No puzzle has ever beaten me before. And it will not start now. But yeah, Granny's probably
Calm
gonna
down, quiz boy.
work on it at least once a day while we're moving.
Yeah, anything? Do you guys want to do anything else on the first day?
Oh, see if we can find Saracen roots.
For the route? Okay. Anybody can roll survival for that?
Sick.
I wish to pray to Amarok and dance naked in the moonlight.
25 survival.
22 survival.
Nice, high five.
On B, you find 9. Azel, you find 10.
Nice. We're gonna make so much money selling potions.
Amarok's love keeps you warm in this cold weather while you dance. Bark.
That's right.
And you wanted to work on your dance moves, Bob, on Wii?
Yeah.
Me a performance, just see how well you do.
14.
Pretty good. It's pretty slick out here, so you almost stumble, but you don't fall over or anything. But it's pretty good.
Let's get in there.
Alright. Arden claps along as he dances. He's not doing anything else. On to the second day. I believe there's puzzle box to fuck with.
Yes.
Second
Same
day, yeah, you guys would be down here at Timberfell. Same roll, either investigation or arcana. There are different outcomes for each.
Arcana. 5. Fucking Jesus.
Oh.
Mm.
Same thing, it vibrates in your fingers, but this time you feel something like an arrow firing through your brain, not like a push. It's a sharp, piercing pain, and you take 3 psychic damage and drop the puzzle box.
Fighting back, are we? I'll get you for that one.
Already so invested in this fucking story with the puzzle box.
It will not defeat me.
At war with an inanimate object.
It knows what it's done.
Anybody else? Roots? You want to look for roots, or do you want to do anything else?
Sure, I'll look for roots since everyone else is doing it.
Well, root.
Day 2,
Root it up
Bart
with us.
gives into peer pressure.
Mm.
That means I got 8 roots, right?
Yeah.
13.
What was yours, Emily?
8.
Damn.
Oh, we got 2 8s and a 13.
I guess so.
Azel, you find 2. Sorry, no, you find 3. 3.
Nice.
And on Wee and Bark, you each pretty vigorously find a fatty. Like, this is a big ass fruit, and you start pulling on it. As you pull, it almost feels like it's pulling back. And you give it one good yank, and you both realize you pulled up an old rope together.
Okay.
Oh.
Yay.
Got 6 feet of old rope.
Gross, I'm gonna throw it back down.
You don't want to play tug?
Mm-mm. This looks nasty.
Play tug.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Mhm.
say it like that.
That's how they say it.
You want to give me a tug, darling?
I wanted to get rid of the war part, so just call it tug now. Fuck. Yeah. On to the third night. Wanna fuck with that puzzle box, Azel?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Gonna try investigation this time.
Oh.
14. That was almost a natural 1.
Mm.
Starts to vibrate in your fingers, but it's not unbearable. You hear tss as it clicks. Not open. Different. It expands. It shifts in size in your hand. And what was more of like a sleek, kind of almost like a deck of cards in size, is now bigger like a book, but still closed.
Aha! That's what you get for messing with Granny. I'll solve you yet. Granny is just elated to have got onto a new step of this. She's just gonna go, Ennui, bark! Arden, look! It's a book now!
Oh, whoa.
What does it say?
Nothing yet.
Not a very good book, then, is it?
I'll find a way. And then more Saracen roots.
Your root rolls.
Before I roll, I want to sniff one of our existing rolls or roots. Fuck, roots, and try to track him down by nose.
That's a good idea.
Come on, truffle pig.
I rolled a 25.
For you, then, who would it be a perception roll? Sniff it out.
I got another 8.
God
damn.
You have advantage, right?
Now I do.
Okay.
That's a 23.
Yeah.
Nice. A high
Your
roller.
dog skills. Azel, you find 15. Find like a big fat cluster of them and just start picking away.
Nice.
And Bark, you find 10. Different little cluster. Ennui, what was your roll?
A minute ago I rolled an 8, but that was an accident, so I'll just do it again. Doesn't matter. Roll the natural 1. Got a 4. Sick!
Oh my god.
I'll give mine to Granny, by the way, because I have no personal use for them.
Okay, how many was it? 10?
Yeah, it was another 10.
Oh, thank you greatly, Bark.
Yeah, and we roll me a D100.
Oh no, the wild magic rule wob.
$67.
Okay. Oh, Ennui.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Gotta look at the thing. For my lit. Could you roll me another D100, please?
Okay.
This one's really turning into the morning zoo.
I got a 5.
Oh boy.
5?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, as you are kind of rooting around in the snow for these red roots, you accidentally uncover a madcap and brush against it.
Ooh.
Now, when you talk to people, you're gonna have a hard time not occasionally growling at them.
Oh.
You got an insanity effect.
Yay!
I've gone mad.
That's all.
Okay.
Ah, fuck. You know what we should have got?
Hmm.
A couple hundred golds worth of diamond dust.
Mm.
Couple hundred Arby's beef and cheddars.
Exactly. Oh well.
On to the next day?
Indeed.
On to the next day.
Are you continuing with the puzzle box?
Yes. Investigation again. You know what? No, let's do Arcana again. 10.
Woohoo!
Vibrates out of your hands and falls down. Don't take damage. It does fall on the ground.
Granny just lets out a growl.
Mhm.
You will not defeat me.
You get
Granny
your root
goes over
rolls.
to Ennui. You... Tomorrow night, I want your help with this, if you're willing. Can't let it defeat us, can we?
Never.
Okay. And Cersei roots. Gotta be fucking just
Give me your root
drowning in
roll.
potions.
And Bark, if you want to do your smell test.
Let's try
That's
this
a
again.
10.
Oh, I almost got a 20, but I got a 17 instead, so
Nice.
that's pretty cool.
13.
I have a +8 to survival, so I got a 10.
Damn.
Azel, you find one root. Bark, you find 10.
I'm gonna give him to Granny.
What was your total ennui?
17.
You get 17 roots.
Woo!
I'll try and make a bunch of these into health potions. How many can I make in a night?
I'd say probably an hour per potion. So I'd give you like 5 a night. I'd say like 5 a night. 5 a night.
Okay, I'll try and do 5 potions.
I'll try to assist. I gotta learn somehow
I will pray to my god.
that we don't blow up camp making health potions.
No, just in general. It's kind of my thing. If you didn't notice.
No, I didn't.
So you can either roll, because on Wii you're able to roll this on your own without disadvantage.
Okay.
Wanted to roll, or you can help. Either or. You can just make
I'll just
more
help
if you
for
do.
now.
And then you can roll for this night and the next night. So just roll one time for both.
Okay. With
Total.
advantage, right?
Yeah, with advantage, and totally be able to make 10.
Cool. Holy.
Woo!
$23? Alright.
27 total with proficiency.
Right. You make 10 of your basic potions. Perfectly fine. And you manage to also make an extra batch that turned into 2 greater healing potions.
Nice.
Sick.
Hell yeah, guys. We're got all kinds of healing potions.
This batch as well is like the ones you guys have made so far have mostly just been kind of root juice, like most adventurers just make. This is like the professional shit you'd get from like a potion shop.
Nice.
From a potion seller, if you will.
Damn, Granny, you're good.
A little out of practice, but I'm starting to get the hang of it.
You really are a good teacher, and I really am a terrible student.
On to the final night. You would be at the Holloway's cabin. Your favorite place in the world.
Familiar.
Love it. While we're so I want to do the puzzle and the roots. Well, I want to take a little bit of time to look around and see if I can't find any like words or phrases or anything carved into the wood.
First thing you notice as you approach is snow everywhere. Even the kind of hot, humid like nature of the Rotmire is starting to fade. But you can see some tree saplings already starting to pop up where there were none. If you want to look around the cabin area here.
Yeah.
An investigation.
20.
Ooh.
That was a 1 and then rolled onto a 19.
It doesn't look very different from when you left. But as you kind of look around, you don't see writing or anything of that nature. But the thing that stands out to you, footprints. You can see where you guys came in, mostly mud, old and dry. Another set of muddy paw prints, it looks like. But it probably would have been Elijah, who you met here previously. The ones that look odd and aren't muddy but are wet and actually still have stained wood. You see what looks like boot heels, smaller feet like that of a woman, or maybe a halfling. Very small feet. But that's all that really stands out. Someone that you don't know was here fairly recently.
I'm gonna point this out to everybody.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I know Varoux tend to have good noses. Do you smell anybody familiar to you?
Just give a little whiffy whiff around.
Yeah, give me a perception with advantage.
$14.
You definitely get everyone present and a few people not present. Lilith, the Dane, Guster, Elijah. And there's someone else. It's like a perfume. Like kind of like lilacs and maybe roses or something like that. Very floral scent. But it seems out of place.
Ah, le fleur.
Yeah, very flowery. Like kind of a... would be best as put an autumn scent. I don't know what the term is for that. I don't know perfume. Very flowery, very autumny, like a seasonal perfume.
Interesting. I mean, I just smell perfume. I don't really know who it is.
How strange. Well, I suppose keep your nose open in case we run into it again.
Varoux never forgets a scent.
Except for when they do.
Never. You want to have a smell off on we, huh?
I don't think I'll win at that.
That's what I thought.
Fastest nose in the east.
Hey, you settle in for the night at the Holloway cabin?
Indeed.
Your puzzle box roll?
Yep. I'll get it! 19!
It clicks. The spine of what looks like a book made of metal clicks. And you see pop open 6 pages.
Granny's eyes go wide. She's just like, Ennui! Ennui! Come here.
Ooh. What did you do?
I found pages.
I'm gonna avert my eyes if you open that thing.
I'm gonna look at them.
With my eyes.
You look.
Yeah.
First page. Be yourself. Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
In before Cenobites take us to.
Fuck yeah. 22.
Okay. You feel that image of yourself, that mirror, sucking you in. As you're kind of looking around in your vision, you can see your fur being drawn towards the mirror. And you just barely resist being pulled in. Oliver, shut the fuck up. My cat is upset.
I thought that was Wob's cat.
It's fine. Yeah, you resist being sucked in. You manage to close the book before it pulls you into the mirror. Give me a second.
I told you to avert your eyes.
A little bit forward this book is. It's a bit feisty, but I shall solve it yet. Although I'm curious of what's inside of it.
Doom.
Doom is fun, though.
What did you see when you opened it?
Myself. I do look good
Interesting.
for my aged.
So if you get stuck in there, I'll make sure the book is okay.
Oh, that's good.
Notice that Bardcore, it's like all mostly the same songs.
Often.
Yeah.
They heard Macarena, All Star, and like one other song like 4 times today.
Mhm.
You done reading for the night, Azel? You want another crack at it?
I'll try another crack at it.
You open to the same page or a different page?
I'll go to the second page.
I'm gonna squat down and hold on to her ankle while she does it.
You open to the second page, you see a large red eye. The slit that is its pupil narrows as it sees you.
I wave.
Roll me a charisma save.
Quick, Wob, give me your Riz. Oh, 16. That was almost a natural 1 again.
And then my Riz saved the day.
It did.
The eye blinks on the page and then slowly closes. And you see where the lids meet, they seal up. And on the center of the page, you can see a paw print. And as you see it on Wii, a handprint.
Do it.
I'm holding on to Granny's ankle. She can do it.
Doing email.
Put my paw on it.
As soon as you put your paw on it, you feel warmth spreading to your paw, followed by a burning sensation.
Oh no!
Azel is engulfed in flames
Oh my god.
and then disappears. Cloud of smoke.
Oh.
I'm gonna immediately go find Bark and just be like, Bark, 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 Bark!
Stop cursing at him, while.
Darling, you're doing it all wrong. It's.
Granny! Granny touched the book and she disappeared! I don't know what to do!
Well, I don't really know anything about this kind of stuff. Let's ask Arden.
I don't know.
I'm so
I know.
happy.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Arden
Should we
looks a bit
just-
shook.
Should we touch it? I don't want her to be in there alone. You guys
In
see the
there, it
handprint,
looked like
right?
she burst into flame.
I don't know, man!
Maybe we wait a little bit and see.
I'm just gonna panic and I'm gonna touch it.
As you slip your hand into the handprint that seems to fit oddly perfectly to yours. Feel that flame tickle around your fingers and up your arm, around your body. You burst into flames. And it's warm at first, and then it kind of fucking hurts. You are turned into ash and disappear.
Well, Arden, how you feel about spontaneously combusting?
I don't feel good about that at all.
Do you want to guard the book? And I'll see if maybe they need help getting out of the book. I don't really know. This is kind of this is way outside my territory.
That's a good idea. Maybe if you are just dead, I could take it to Bennick and he could bring you back.
Yeah, I'll you know what? I'm gonna put on my headphones, and you should put yours on, and maybe fingers crossed we can communicate. I don't know.
Okay. See him just kind of wrap the cord around his horn so it hangs next to his head.
All right, I'll touch the book.
It starts out warm and then spreads up your arm. And it really doesn't feel that bad to you, Bark.
Of course.
You feel a moment it gets really intense, like, God damn, that should probably be singeing your fur off, but not too bad. But yeah, you vanish. And Arden's left alone in the room.
I should have wished for flame retardant fur too.
Good campaign. No.
Best way to TPK.
Azel, you're there for, feels like, a few hours. It's a long stone bridge that you're standing on. Leads to a sheer cliff wall. Looks like you're underground. The only light that you really see is coming up from the lava pools. You're kind of milling about and looking around. Ennui.
Are you okay? I panicked.
Oh, I'm fine. This place is cool, though. Granny's
where
just
are
like
we?
got this like very ecstatic look on her face. She's just looking around like. Ah. So I guess you touched the book too.
Yeah, I kind of panicked and didn't know what to do, and yeah.
How long after I left did it take?
A couple minutes?
Oh, time dilation. So it's been like a few hours for me.
About another couple hours. Mark Twain.
Oh.
Okay, so I talked to Arden, and he's not gonna touch the book. He's gonna stay and guard our stuff just in
Oh,
case.
good. That's a fantastic idea. Well,
So, any ideas about where we are?
underground somewhere. Possible different plane of existence. Maybe.
Well, that's fun. How do we get back?
I think we go that way. I point towards where the bridge leads. That might probably be where we gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Granny's gonna start walking towards the sheer wall.
Yeah, I'll follow along.
For the sheer wall or down the... which way?
You only told me that the bridge leads to a sheer wall. Is there something on the other side of the bridge?
It's just a long bridge.
I'll go towards the sheer wall that we can see.
I'm assuming you feel it instead of just walk blindly into it, right?
Yeah.
It's solid. It doesn't, as you go across, it doesn't feel like there's anywhere that's illusory.
Okay. Well, I suppose we go the other way then.
I guess so.
Granny's just gonna start marching down. She's a little bit more energetic than you would think she should be in this situation.
What if this was the moon?
It could be. You don't know what's under the moon. So yeah, we'll head back down the long bridge pathway.
Who's leading the charge?
Oh, Granny will definitely be in the front.
Oh, Granny, for sure. Yeah. There's
Only
no
a-
way I'm going to be out in front right now.
Only a D100.
Okay. $42.
Really funny number to roll here.
Like funny ha-ha or funny weird?
Funny like a clown? Funny.
But terrifying.
Everybody could give me a perception. Oh, Arden too, I guess.
Well,
21.
you can't just take my number
6.
and reverse it. You got to roll your die.
Roll a second time for me, Bark.
12 and 16.
I just wanted to see if you would get the smell that would come. Great Dookie, son. No, I'm kidding. Onwe, what did you get one more time?
6.
Oh. You don't notice anything. This bridge goes on. That's what you notice. As you keep walking, it feels like the bridge just keeps going. And as you look over the edges, it's like there's just nothing. It's a heavy fog and nothing. Not even water below. It's like a bridge that just goes over nothingness.
I feel like I've had bad dreams like this.
Bark, you notice the same thing, that it seems like this bridge just goes on and there's nothing beneath it. But you also catch a strange sweet smell. Like, fun sugar. Candy floss.
Oh.
Azel. You see it just kind of hanging there off to the side, just barely visible, but with your big fat cat eyes, you see it. I don't know why that felt like an insulting way to describe that.
You fucking
Right?
fat cat ass.
You freak of nature. You see a sign. It's old and dilapidated. It looks like it's probably been here for centuries. But it's just kind of hanging there in the nothingness, in the fog. It says Caliphon's Confections, Fungeon, Prototype 37. Sorry.
Oh.
No, not 37, 42, because that's what Ned rolled.
Nice.
And there's a picture of the illustrious Caliphon's face, smiling with his classic purple top hat. It says, "Welcome to the Fungeon." That's where we'll go ahead and end.
So another Fungeon, huh?
Nice.
Oh no.
This
I
is
hope
gonna
this
be
one goes
fucking
better.
amazing.
Yeah, you know whose fucking thing you have?
Caliphon's.
Caliphon's fucking thing.
Oh, this is. I am so happy with everything that's gone on with this puzzle box so far.
You fucked up, old lady.
Or did I?
That will be interesting.
Granny is just so fucking happy with how this has gone so far. She sees that sign, she's like, "Oh, fuck yeah, let's do it!"
Watch you guys like die in there, then Arden's like that dog that stayed on its owner's side until it
Oh my
died.
God.
Oh, damn.
Gosh, I sure hope they come back soon. It's been 4 years. Yeah, thank you
All
for
I
that.
can hear is that song at the end of that Futurama episode.
Oh no.
Straight Dolomite, baby.
We'll pick up you guys in Fungeon 42.
Hell yeah. I am so excited for this. I love playing with mysterious objects like this. They're just so fun to play with.
Oh, it's mysterious.
Oh yeah, there's no telling what else is in this damn book.
This is one I'm just excited to see what happens.
And hey, apparently an hour in here is like a minute out there or something like that. So we could spend
So
a lot of time in
really-
here with no time passing.
So really, he'll be waiting for like 2 hours, and for us it'll be like 4 years.
Yeah.
Unless you die in there.
Yes, we die. Yeah. Oh, you know what? This is actually fantastic. Because you know what we could do? We could use this to, like, if we're in a really bad fight, to kind of escape and regroup. Possibly.
Yeah.
Let's see how this plays out before that.
Oh, sure. Yeah, but it's an option we have.
I just keep in mind you had to pass a charisma save to get in. And you didn't see what happened if you failed.
This is very true. We'll have Wob open it next time.
Oh god.
No.
I am so very happy that I'm so very happy that I played with it. I'm also so very happy that now I have an idea of what it is. Caliphon's prototype drawer.
Did you say Caliphon?
Alright, thank you so much for joining us. And we're doing a one shot next week?
I have no idea.
I know we were talking about doing bi-weekly for Tales of Varouxvia, so we could do one shots.
If you guys are down, I can plan something real quick.
I'd be down for
that.
Fuck it.
Helps me out a bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm cool with that. And next weekend and the weekend after that will probably be a little bit easier to play for longer because we don't have to. Yeah. First week's always a pain in the ass.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next Sunday.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
With the thing
With
we're
more
doing then.
dildos and dragons.
Hell yeah.
I kind of want to keep streaming, but
Bye, guys.